Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually the afternoon, but we are getting back into this game. So, all right, let me just talk about this for a second now. Let's discuss what has happened because basically, I went to work today. I went to the office. I left the game running all day, and now we are back, and we're going to talk about some very exciting things. So, as you can see, a few things to sort of start off with. My research productivity level is level 17. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's extremely good, actually. I queued up level 16 and it got all the way through it. So now my labs are working at like 200% productivity, which is awesome. So yeah, they're just churning through the research like crazy. I'm doing number 17 at the moment. I think it's low on the agricultural science. Yeah, it's missing in the agricultural science. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably won't queue the rest of these up, but I'll queue these up and then I'll start going nuts on these. Actually, we'll see how we go. Now, we've got a couple of things I wanted to share about the ship, and I think based on the comments, I think I figured out how to get the next get the achievement for finishing the game. I think what I need to do is I need to go out to the space map. I think I need to stop at the solar system edge. I think we always went through it. I definitely went through it on a ship, but I never stopped there. So that's interesting. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the real kicker. If you have a look at this list of ships, you will notice that my DSM is no longer on it. So I left the game running for a very long time. I don't know what happened to my DSM. I really don't. So if we go ahead, we go up to a few... it's gone. It's gone. Something happened to my DSM. So here's the thing, right? We've got 16 levels of research productivity. I am going to... Do I throw away 16 levels of research productivity or do I get my ship back? To be honest, it took a long time to create that ship. So I think I'm just going to load my save from 8 hours ago. And look at that. My ship is back again. So, all right. Let's actually send this ship back to Nalvis so I can get the Endgame. I want to get the achievement, the Endgame achievement, because I think we just have to stop at the edge of the solar system. But I was going to talk about an efficient way to do 5k SPM because I figured out a really efficient way to do it, which is awesome. But we have to talk about something else now. We have to talk about how our ship disappeared. And I'm pretty sure I know how it disappeared. Because here's the thing, right? I had it running for a couple of hours this morning. I think I recorded a video this morning. Yes, after that I had it running for a couple of hours. And I looked at it once. And I noticed that one of these turrets was gone. And one of the rail guns was down to like 30% health. So it had taken a bit of a beating. So after that, what I did was I made this request 50 legendary gun turrets and 500 repair packs. And I thought, okay, 500 repair packs. Every time it goes back to Nalvis, it will get some more repair packs. And that's all good. And it only ever goes out 180 seconds. So that's probably enough. So the fact that it destroyed itself, though, that it got destroyed. So I think we have to start doing some things for this ship, because this ship, I mean, I want to just be able to leave it forever and just have it be working forever. And the fact that I came back 8 hours later and it was just gone, it's just like no warning, it's just missing from my list of space platforms. And I'm like, is this a bug? No, I think my ship got destroyed. So yeah, very, very, very unfortunate. So we gotta talk about that. Well, we didn't actually lose that much. So we're down. Even before I left for work, I was already up to level 9 and getting into level 10. So yeah, our productivity is already going through the roof. It's already going pretty well. So yeah, this guy is currently up to 130% on research productivity. So that means instead of the 14,000 we were getting before with mining productivity, we'll now be getting 23,000, which is huge, absolutely huge. So very excited. Now I'm not sure if this is gonna be a thing, but I'm gonna try and make it a thing. I'm actually gonna go through all the comments I got from the previous video. There's a couple of things I'd like to talk about. So we already talked about how to get the beat the game. We also, somebody said that the biter eggs don't actually spoil in their nests. So what I think I might do is I might create a bunch of these captive biter spawners and basically have a rocket silo surrounded by captive biter spawners, and then basically chuck them full of the bioflux until they're full of the biter spawners. They're full of the biter eggs. And then once the rocket shows up and it's needed, then we just start offloading them. I'm not sure how many this can actually store. It may not be a very viable plan. And they stack to 100, apparently. So that if we have 100 and then we surround it with 4 more, then we can have a rocket instantly get filled. And we'd have to have some sort of circuit condition so that the rocket only starts filling up from the biter capsules once it's necessary. You're going back, right? I told you to go to Now Vis, right? Yeah, it's just taking a sweet time. Okay, so that's probably what I'd like to do. As far as rebuilding all the sciences with legendary buildings, my plan is to get 5k SPM. However, I can do that. It's going to be the way I do it. If I need to use legendary buildings, I will. If I don't, then I won't, because making legendary buildings is a bit of a pain in the ass. Especially for all of the bigger buildings like the foundries and the recyclers and cryogenic plants. So yeah, what I am planning is once I've done 5k SPM, or maybe even before I've done that, I want to do a bunch of live streams, and I want to go for the less than 40 hours. So I'm thinking around Christmas, maybe just after Christmas, when I got like 5 days free, I'll just do like 8 hours a day, 5 days in a row, boom, 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 40 hours, and get the entire game done. But I do need a little bit of pre-work. I do need to get some blueprints working for all that sort of stuff and figure that out. But that is my plan at the moment, so yeah. Somebody else also suggested quality modules on this ship, throwing quality modules into the build that creates the ammo, which is a very interesting idea, but we're going to have to math it out because I'm very worried about the speed loss from putting quality modules in there. So, so let's say 20.8. So let's say it's currently 28, and it goes up about 10. So 28 to this, so it goes up about 25%. And for 3 modules, if we have a look back down on Now Vis, so it's a 25% chance of 25% more damage. No, it was 28 to 38, wasn't it? So it's like a third. So 28, 25 times 1 point, says 1.25 times 1.333 is 1.6, and the crafting speed loss is 20%. So multiplied by 0.8, it still equals a net gain of a third on the ammo. Now, the interesting question, the interesting question is going to be, how does that work with the turrets? Because obviously you can't put if this has one bullet left and there's only uncommon ammo, I suppose it'll run out and then it'll start pulling in the uncommon ammo. So maybe that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, alright, so here's the thing, and we're going to have to talk about this in context of another comment I've got, which is to use either the Tesla or the laser ammo, the laser turrets, because I think we need a game plan. I think we need to use one different turret for each type of thing. So what I'm thinking right now is if we get this up to plus 440%, we can get this to 220 damage, or whatever it is, so at 2 shots a medium asteroid. Okay? So the turrets take care of the medium asteroids, and we can do target priorities. And then for the small ones, we could use a Tesla turret, because this jumps a whole bunch of times, or we could use a laser turret. Because the thing is, the small asteroids are 100 health, right? 100 health. Now, if we use the turrets for the medium ones, we get them in 2 shots. That's brilliant. And then we use the lasers for the small ones. Currently it's doing 20 plus 46. But I can pump that research quite a bit. And we can get that so it can one shot. And what's the speed like? So this is 10 plus 15 per second. This one, I mean, we could get this one at like 1.5 plus 3.3 per second, and it doesn't use ammo. Then again, are we actually going to worry about ammo? I do feel like there's a part of me that just wants to use Tesla turrets. This is actually shooting slowly. It's shooting quite slowly. We could use the Tesla turrets for mediums, and then the laser turrets for smalls. And then we don't have to worry about... Well, we still have to worry about ammo for the rocket turrets, right? I kind of don't want to throw the gun turrets away, but I think I don't want to use the gun turrets for the smalls. I just want to... What's the range on this? 18 laser turrets. So yeah. So like I'll have 3 gun turrets and then like 1 laser. And the laser is incredibly fast. And we can level that up to do 100. The Tesla turret... Okay, that's a big boy. That's a very big boy. That's a 4x4. Okay, I don't want to mess around with that because that is... Unless we scale that up to do medium, the thing is the shooting speed is terrible. Like... Okay, it's got 10 max jumps. But... I mean, if the medium asteroids are too far apart, then how far is the jumping distance? Maybe it's great, maybe it's not. And let's actually have a look. What's our resistance? Okay, these guys have a laser resistance of 90% for the mediums. Laser resistance of 90%. Electric 100. Okay, so we can't do Tesla taking out medium. What are the small asteroids? I need to find a small asteroid. I'll probably find one drifting next to the ship. Medium, medium, medium. Where's a small one? Don't tell me I have to go back to the Factorio wiki to find... Okay, here we go, sort of small ones. So, electric, laser 20%. Okay, so these guys have a laser resistance of 20%, but electric of 100%. I'm assuming this does electric damage, right? Yeah. So it looks like we're going to be using the... yeah, for the medium ones, laser resistance of 90. So that's easy then. We use the turrets for the medium ones, and we use the lasers for the small ones. And what did the small ones have again? My ship's going to take off in a second. Small has a laser resistance of 20, and they have 100 health. Okay, so that's easy then. So we'll get lasers to do the small ones, and the lasers shoot fast enough that we can get it sorted out. Okay. So we're going to dump all this stuff off. We're going to travel to DSM-1. We're going to go to the edge of the solar system, and we're going to stop there. And then we're going to see if we get the achievement. And while we're over there, we're going to, yeah, what are we going to do? We're going to talk about our plans for 5k SPM on this ship. Yeah, so we already talked about the damage. I think lasers, we can get a laser to one shot and it's doing like, oh, look at all that pretty science. Look at all that pretty science. All right, so add station, solar system edge. Do not unload. Add circuit condition. I asked for a circuit condition. No, oh sorry, I just did the wrong thing. And now I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay. Time passed 120. We are going to mess up this entire schedule. So that's fine. I've got a way to get tons and tons and tons of promethium without having to go back to Aquilo every time, which is going to be great. Stop to Nalvis. Go out to here. Oh wait, no. Go back to Nalvis. Go back to Nalvis. Did you still got science you're taking care of? Whoops. Okay, let's take care of all that science before we start heading off for the edge of the solar system. Okay. All our science is... We got rid of all of it. Okay, let's go back to... So we're going to go back to the solar system edge, and we're just going to sit here because that condition Z is going to be there forever. Yeah. So, while we're on that trip, so we already talked about the lasers. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to build a second one of these. We might be able to do the lasers with just one, but we got room for two. We just take this one up there. I'll have to do some belt weaving or some shenanigans. I can take out some solar panels and thread this belt up there and then feed it into the next one. And this one can just... don't need that. We can just directly hack these pipes onto these pipes, and this will automatically fill it with this tank, so it's going to be fine. Yeah. But, so, alright, so let's talk about the simple thing here. So, let's talk about the schedule. What the schedule is going to be is, first of all, we need to change this to be P input count. So it's currently 0. So, all right, first things first. Let's get rid of Aquilo, Nalvis, and Gleber. So we're going to do, this thing is basically going to jump back and forward, and we're only going to have 60 seconds pass, so it's nice and safe. So we're going to jump back and forward between the solar system edge and the shattered planet. And we're going to have interrupts. So we're going to have PRM, Nalvis. No, PRM, Promethium full. So when circuit condition of P is greater than or equal to 50,000. So when we've collected let's say 25,000. So that interrupt right there. And then we're going to go back to Aquilo, and we're going to wait until all our requests are satisfied, which is going to be our circuits. And then we're going to go to Gleber and wait till item. We're going to just drop off any crap that we have. That's just been sitting there, spoilage equals 0, and then we're going to go to Nalvis, and we're going to wait until P equals 0. And we're also going to wait until request of these are satisfied, the repair packs. Okay. So that, and request satisfied. Request satisfied of this, and technically we can do the barrels as well. I'm not going to do the actually, maybe I should just do all requests satisfied. I'll remove so P and all requests satisfied. Okay, and then we can get rid of the gun turrets, and if there are any gun turrets that are destroyed, then we will go over here, and then hopefully it includes construction materials as all requests, and so it'll go back and do that. So then, all right, so we're on our way to Aquilo. We're going to go to the all right, so now we need PRM. Holy crap sticks. Holy crap sticks. Okay, add interrupt 1,000. Let's say 3,000 damage taken. Head to now Vs. Wait for all requests to be satisfied. Okay. I don't think this will work. I'm not sure if that actually works. Let's do 120 as well. Give it a bit of time. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we've got our two things going on here. And this will basically be it. So what this means is that the ship will stay out near the end of the solar system and it'll continually go out towards the shattered planet for a certain amount of time, and then it'll go back to the edge, to the solar system edge, and they'll go back out to the shattered planet, and it'll keep cycling over and over again until it gets enough promethium, and then it'll be sweet. And the second, okay, we need a thing. Item count, repair packs. Where's my repair packs? Less than 100. And item count, fusion fuel. Less than 10. So we say or, and we do it less than 100 because it could be way out in the middle of the shattered planet when it gets to below 100, and we want to say, okay, head back straight away. Really head back straight away. Okay. Now, we don't need to interrupt other interrupts, I don't think. We don't need to do that. I'm hoping we don't need to do that. I mean, when this one goes back, it'll get all requests satisfied on now Vs. That's standard. Yep. Okay. So, I like this thing because it's much more efficient in terms of how much time the ship spends actually traveling through empty space doing bugger all. And we can make it more efficient by basically increasing this amount. By increasing this amount to 50,000 or 100,000 or something like that. Having said that, we did do some maths before. This is, let's say that's approximately 100, and this is approximately, so that's 1,500. 1,500 times 8, 3, 6, 12. So that's 12, and then 24. So the maximum we can actually carry is about 24. So let's put this down to 20,000. Yeah, I think 20,000. I mean, my math is a little bit fuzzy, but I think we should be able to do 20,000. Yeah, we should, because even if we just do this, 1.3, 1,300 times 8 is 10,400. Assuming we could still fit 4 on here, which I think we can. I think we should still be able to. Yeah. And then, of course, it's 10,000 one side, 10,000 on the other. So, yeah, that's 20,000. And the science, what's the science like? So 20,000 divided by 25 is 800. So this one now becomes 800. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. We're still halfway to the edge of the solar system, but I think we just have to stop there. And I think we somehow, because we never stopped at the edge of the solar system, we always just went straight through, that we somehow skipped the wind condition, which is kind of hilarious. Maybe they should fix that, but yeah, it's all right. I'm it's kind of hilarious. So I actually got the 60 kilometer into the shattered planet achievement before I got the achievement just for going to the edge of the solar system, which I'm cool with, you know, because I'm just so awesome that I just skipped the end of the game achievement. As our research productivity has gone down the toilet, it's just run out of agricultural science. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's yeah. I'm so gutted though, because I got this up to 200%, but my ship died. I could have rebuilt the ship, but that ship, I mean, this ship was such an investment. And here's the thing. I don't think I saved a blueprint of this ship. Okay? Alright, no, number one, priority. Let's save a blueprint of this ship. Yeah. I got a blueprint of the assault cruiser. I never got a blueprint of the old space truck. I never kept one. Which is annoying because when I do the 40-hour run, I kind of would like that little space truck, and I've destroyed all of my old space trucks. Having said that, we do have these first trip to Volcanus save files, which have the space truck. Okay, so I can actually do that. I'll do that later. I'll keep those save files around forever. So yeah. We can probably load the first trip to Aquilo, because that will have the space trucks which are actually a bit more advanced, a bit more refined. Okay. Getting to the end, look at these huge asteroids. I mean, they were not even a smallest threat with these railguns. I mean, yeah, just not even a threat. Not even a threat. I'm surprised our rocket supply is actually holding out so well though, but you can see those look at how big the range is on the legendary turrets. They're almost, basically, as soon as the big asteroid gets blown up, the medium turrets can destroy the turrets can destroy the medium asteroids pretty much instantaneously. Because, yeah, these ones have a range of 27. And the unupgraded laser turrets have a range of 24. So we won't even need to have epic ones. We'll just stick a few in there. Upgrade our power grid. Stick a few laser turrets in there. And then everything's just beautiful. Having said that, the main thing we gain from doing that is using up less ammo. But since we upgrade the thing, I kind of got distracted. Somebody was talking about the quality, putting ammo through the quality thing. And I think the point I was getting at was that we are going to get 2 bullets for a medium asteroid and 1 bullet for a small asteroid. So there's no point in upgrading the quality of the ammo for the small asteroid because we're already one-shotting it. And we're going to barely hit 2 bullets for a medium asteroid. Now, if we add 33% onto that, we would probably still need to do another 5 or 6 levels of research to get it to the point where it's 1 bullet per asteroid. 1 bullet per medium asteroid, which is a lot. We can't really bank on rare ammo, okay? I am not doing a full tiered quality thing to guarantee that we get rare ammo or anything like that. So, yeah. And the thing is, we're going to have, no matter what we do, if we do quality, we're going to have a mixed belt. And then suddenly you have ammo that isn't quite right and ammo that is quite right and so on. Am I inside this ship? It's very important that I'm inside this ship. Okay, I'm inside this ship. We're counting down to the edge of the solar system. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh God, that time played. That can't be right. I don't think I played for 251 hours. Maybe I have. I mean, I have left it running some days, just running the entire day, so that probably adds up quite a bit. Okay, well, we skipped continue. I think it's auto-saving. Okay. Oh, I can upload a version of my game. Okay. Hairymuppet Megabase. Okay, so you guys can probably go check it out. Comment. Just getting started. All right. Beautiful. Well, I'm glad we sorted that out, but yeah, the thing is, I don't really want to be stuck on this ship while it's doing this stuff. So, ooh, that's uploading quite a bit. 251 hours. That's a lot. I feel like it's gone up quite a bit recently. Yeah. Oh, there was. I'm not gonna. There was a person who said you might get the Endgame achievement by getting all the way to the shattered planet and traveling 4 million kilometers. Thank God I didn't need to do that, because that would have been terrible. So, yeah. But okay, this is good. This is good. So I'm going to keep an eye on this ship for a little while longer. But I don't think we're going to take this video too much longer. Because we're kind of done with what we need. Server package processing. Okay. Server returned error unknown. Okay, well, I guess you guys just have to miss out looking at my base then. I mean, that's what the videos are for, aren't they? So, yeah. Okay. Let's do temporary holy crap sticks. Send it over there. And let's just double check this. So, if we got less than 100 repair packs, or we've taken 3,000 damage, we might actually hit 3,000 damage quite early. I'm going to take that up to 6,000. No, 5,000. Yeah. I don't know actually what It's 5,000 damage per trip. So I'm assuming you'll go 120 seconds or 60 seconds into the shattered planet, and then you turn around and you go to the solar system edge, and then it goes, and yeah, so I'm not sure how that damage taken condition actually works. I have a feeling it includes like, so if we repair, then it sort of reduces the damage taken. So yeah, okay. Save the interrupt. Ooh, we might actually be able to do something here. So we'll do a, do I have power? I do have power poles. So we'll do this. Read damage taken as D. Okay, so we can have a look at that later on if we want to. Or is that giving me that variable? I can't tell because there's too much logistics going on. Okay, 192. Read damage taken. I suppose that's 0. We'll turn it on anyway, and we can sort of look at it in the hub. But yeah, okay. So we got the achievement, and that's actually a good thing for the speed run because that means we only need to get to the edge of the solar system, which means we need to get some railguns, and we're good to go. And where is it? Where is the achievement in here? I just want to see it again because it's going to take us a while for us to get back home. But yeah. Oh, here it is. Second star to the right and straight on to a warning. Okay, alright. So what achievements are we actually missing in here? They're all to do with either killing enemies, incredible legendary items, or a bunch of things that we missed because we skipped things. But yes. Okay, that's alright. So pretty much at the moment, I don't actually know if we need to get laser turrets on this yet. I really don't know if it's going to be necessary because... yeah, maybe it won't be. Having said that, if we get laser turrets and a second thing, then we can use push our ammo a little bit further because we'll be using energy for the small asteroids. And then that means we can push out further into the shattered planet. Yeah. And I think the further out you push to the shattered planet, the more asteroids you find, and the more Prometheum asteroids you find. And so it's more efficient to go further out because you're getting way more Prometheum asteroids, so you're making better use of your time. Yeah. So we're going to see how that goes. Yeah. So other than that, it's pretty much a case of yellow science and legendary productivity modules. After those two are done, we're going to be hitting megabases on each of these 3 planets. Now, Volcanus, I think we've talked about this before, but I think Volcanus is going to be the easiest one to do. Arguably not the most useful one in terms of research, though. But definitely the easiest one to do. In terms of research, we get low-density structures, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it would be awesome if we had biters activated and we had to fight them, because artillery is sweet. But we don't, so it's not that useful. It's kind of a bit like... Here's the thing, though. I think I want to build a megabase on Volcanus first, because then what I can do is I can also go ahead and build up the belts. So I can build up a decent bit of these guys properly, and then if we need them on Fulgura or on Gleba or on Aquila, then we have them. Instead of just saying, oh, we've only got the blue belts, so we have to use blue belts. We'll have them available, which will be nice. Yeah, so I think we'll do Volcanus first. Yeah, but we definitely want the yellow signs first, so we can push this physical projectile damage through the roof and get that up to that we want it to get to 440%, so we can two-shot a medium asteroid. And the medium asteroids will just be dying so fast, it's not even funny. Yeah. I mean, they're already dying so fast, it's not even funny, but if you remember the Shattered Planet, it's like there were asteroids right here and we were still shooting them, so there was an insane amount of asteroids everywhere. Unfortunately, I don't think we can improve we can improve railgun speed. We might have to focus on this a fair bit. That takes tech and cryo science. It feels like we're going to have to push this a fair bit, and then the more we push it, the more we can sort of go out further into the Shattered Planet, the more we can increase our Prometheum science. So that's interesting. So I feel like after we get everything except Promethean science to 5k, we're going to be like really pushing up these railgun things and then seeing how far out we can push them. Because, yeah, I think these do increase. Just keep increasing and keep increasing until eventually you get to the point where you've just got asteroids every 2 milliseconds or something like that, and you just get overwhelmed. So it would be interesting to see how far we can push this ship with some upgrades. And yeah, we can do pretty much every research to the stratosphere once we've got 5k SPM for pretty much everything. So yeah, I don't know why I'm still talking. I think we're pretty much done. So we talked about laser turrets. We talked about yellow science, doing that next, and legendary prod modules. Definitely want some legendary prod modules in here. That's going to be priority number 1 for those legendary prod modules. And yeah, other than that, we talked about the schedule. The schedule is a lot better. It's a lot more efficient, and I got to say, it's absolutely a stroke of genius when I thought about this. So I'm sure somebody else already thought of it, but it's awesome. Now, the thing about this is that it actually incentivizes you to do more belt spaghetti to get more space. So we might do that. We've got tons of space around here. We've got a bit of space down there. We can squeeze these belts down a bit. So we could fit more space for belts on either side. And we could definitely get it to 25k. We might be able to... That's a lot of space though. So we might be able to get to 50. We don't need all of this, actually. We don't need all those cargo bays. We need very little cargo bays. So we could probably get rid of all this space, put belts there, get it up to 50k. That would be awesome, but we have to see how often it actually hits that holy crap sticks. Because if we fill up 10,000 Promethium and then it hits that condition, then we're like, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. PRM damage overload. So add interrupt connection. Damage taken is 5,000. Solar system edge. Oh no, we don't actually need that. We discard that. So all we need to say is that so 60 seconds past. We'll actually do 120 seconds past here. Or I'm gonna do 10 damage, okay? So the second we take a little bit of damage, we're like, screw this, I'm out of here, and we leave. And then, holy crap sticks is basically just when our repair packs start running low or when we start running out of fuel. And that's pretty much it. yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't need a damage overload. Can we delete this? I don't actually know how to delete it, because we can get rid of it. Oh, it deletes it. I think it automatically deletes it if nobody's using it, which is maybe a bit annoying, but yeah. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, so that feels like it's a lot safer, and at the same time, it feels like we're not going to be going back to Nalvis unless we really need it. Unless we really need it. Having said that, if turrets start getting destroyed, then I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how we take care of that, like if a turret is destroyed. Any request? Okay. What we could do... Okay, here's what we could do. So what we do is we say... We'll take some spare parts, basically. We'll take spare parts. We'll take some legendary. Things. 50 of these, 10 of these. Rocket turrets. Take 10. And the asteroid collectors. So these are all the guys at the front line. So if anything gets destroyed on this ship, then it'll be one of these things. Okay. So basically, we say okay. Request not satisfied. That, or request not satisfied. Request not satisfied the turret, and request not satisfied. Okay. So basically, the only reason these requests are not going to be satisfied in the middle of a trip is if stuff starts getting blown up, because the ship will automatically recreate that thing from storage, and when it recreates it from storage, suddenly this is no longer satisfied, and it'll go back and it'll say, holy crap, I need to go back and get some more stuff, and then it'll go back to Nalvis, and then it's actually going to have to go back to to Aquilo and get all requests satisfied, because we may need to get some more railguns. But these three are on Nalvis. We could unload on Nalvis because we're gonna do. Well, here's okay. All requests satisfied, and circuit condition P. We'll still actually do the science. Should we still do the science? Okay. So we'll go to Aquilo first. All requests satisfied. That'll give us the things, and then we'll go to Nalvis and we'll say all requests satisfied. Circuit P equals 0. Because Promethean full. P0, all things satisfied. They're kind of the same thing, aren't they? They're doing exactly the same thing. Item count, spoilage. Yeah. Maybe we just need one condition then. One condition that sends it back here. Circuit P is greater than or equal to 20k. All requests P is 0. All requests satisfied. We could put it on one condition. I'll leave it at 2 conditions at the moment because it's a bit more flexible. Okay, let's jump off this ship. Let's drop down to Nalvis again. Yeah, so we'll probably get rid of a lot of these cargo bays and then replace them with belts for the Promethium. I reckon we can easily fit 50k on that ship. 50,000 of those Promethium crystals, just store them all up. And yeah, that will be incredibly efficient. And then we just need to keep pushing out further into the Shattered Planet to get more efficient crystal creation for the time that we're out there. So I clicked on... Oh, so it's going out to the Shattered Planet now. So we got these. Technically, let's... Okay. Okay, so let's update that. So it's going to go to Aquilo. And then it's going to go to... Actually, I wonder... If I send it out here, send it out there, send it out there, shouldn't this interrupt be kicking in? I wonder. Should that interrupt be kicking in? I think it'll only kick in. We'll see what happens when it reaches Gleber, if that interrupt will kick in. It's very interesting. We know that the interrupts work, but I think the interrupts work when you're at okay, we don't need this circuit condition anymore. I think the interrupts work when it's picking a next station. So it'll reach the solar system edge, and then it'll say, okay, now I go to Shattered Planet, but it'll instead test the interrupt. So it doesn't test the interrupts mid. Yeah, so it's not going to do it. And that means it's going to go all the way out to solar system edge, and it's going to realize, oh wait, I got to go back to Aquila. So we don't want that. Okay, so let's just put that in there. And there we go. That ship is going to be done. So basically, as we said, it's going to go out to here. It's going to go boom, 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 boom. It's still full of Promethium crystals. Going to go back here, pick up all the circuits that it needs, go back to Nalvis, pick up the biter eggs, make the science, and then it sends out again. That is a very, very efficient time use for that ship. What are we running out of for this? Please tell me it's the green science. It's not the green science. I think we're out of the Promethean science packs. Okay, let's send that back a little bit. Because we're out of... I keep wanting to call it space science. It's not space science. It's deep, deep, deep space science. So, yeah. That was pretty awesome, though. So, we're done with that particular thing. And, yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Devastated that the ship was destroyed. I'm gonna save my game here. No enemies. Let's go to the Galaxy Hall of Fame. Let's try uploading my save game again. Oh! Was that my previous? Wait, oh, it's opening a link. Okay, well it did something. I look. Oh, you know what? It's actually loaded on the website. Okay. It's loaded. Okay. You can see it in a browser. And if we go to, yep, that's my base. That's Leber. Oh, that's cool. You can actually see my base. You can go and see all my platforms. DSM1, yeah. Now, okay, so we don't need to re-upload because clearly it worked, but go to the kills tab. We have killed 2.5 million small asteroids of each type, and the Promethean ones we've only killed about 8,000 small ones. But yeah, can I Save game. So if I go to the Galaxy of Fame, can I explore other people's galaxies? Oh, my game does not like it. Oh, here we go. Finish. I still can't believe we're at 250. Okay, 251 hours. Let's have a look here. Volcanus was 45, 62, 79, 104, 251. Okay, so yeah, after getting to Aquila, we did a lot of our Megabase stuff. Okay, all right, you know what I'm going to do? Hopefully that doesn't, okay. Can I load other people's, can I use the galaxy thing to, I guess not. I guess you can't load anybody's Galaxy of Fame in the game. I don't think you're allowed to. That would be awesome. But I guess I'm the only one who can actually walk around in my actual thing. So everybody else can see it. I might put a link to this in this video when I upload it. Cause yeah, I think yeah, it's just, let's have a look at the, apparently I'm like Calcite 3, ETA, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how we go. All right. But anyway, I think we're done with this video. And I think next video should be yellow science. I think I just need to knuckle down and do it. I've been messing around. And yeah, I just need to do it. I just need to get it out of the way. And then, because yeah, it's just like every other normal. Like these guys were exciting because I was getting mining productivity. But now mining productivity is at level 241. It's just boring. It's so boring at this point. Like you look at a mining drill and you look at it and it's just like whoop, and suddenly the entire belt is full and it's fully stacked. Like, okay, this mining is a bit interesting. Like this mining is quite interesting, but yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that belt. It's hitting that 24 times for every green one. It's nuts. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody did say there's a cap of 300% product on buildings. So that's interesting. Yeah, that is actually going to be interesting because when I got 5k SPM, can I natively get these guys up to level 30? Probably not, because I think even level 20 was getting into the billions. So I don't think I can get any of these to level 20. But then what you can do is you get them to level 20, and then you have a foundry which adds 50, and then you put 2 legendary prod modules, and that gets it up to 300%. And then after that, the next 2 prod modules don't do anything. So for example, for this one, after that, you would just put speed modules in there. So it would have 2 prods and 2 speeds. But then again, I mean, maybe we could get this up to level... If we get the research up to level 25, the building provides the other 50, and then we've reached the cap. So I think we need to do some calculations, though. So this is... let's just have a look. So this 86, 129... 129 divided by 86 is 1.5. Is 1.5. So we want to get up to level 25, right? 1.5 to the power of 15, 437 multiplied by 86,000, 37 million. That's not impossible. Divided by 5,000, divided by 60. So that, on paper, that's 125 hours. Having said that, We divide that by 2 because of our 50% resource drain. And then assuming we have 300% productivity in the labs, we divide that by 4. And that comes out to 15 hours. So that's doable. That's very doable. And once we get to that point, suddenly our foundries are at 300% productivity without any prod modules. Okay? That's incredible. Do we need that for science? Almost certainly not. I don't think so. I really don't. Even for 5K, I mean, maybe we could go for like 10K or 20K or something ridiculous like that. I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. All right. I'm doing 5K. That is my goal. Okay. You guys can all do 20K, and then throw your computer out the window when you try and do 20K Prometheum science per minute, because you're gonna have to build like 100 chips, and then your UPS is going to go down the toilet. Or maybe the game can handle 100 chips. Who knows? I mean, we got like a good 25 ships at the moment, but most of them are just sitting idle, not doing much. So, yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows? You got 25 ships, and they're all heading out into Shattered Planet, and they've got a dozen asteroids hitting them all at the same time, or 100 asteroids. I don't know. I wonder if there's some sort of fancy UPS calculation where if you're not actually looking at a ship, what's DSM-1 doing? Oh, you're waiting for the railguns to fill up. Okay. If you're not actually looking at it and it's going through an asteroid field, I wonder if it's actually doing all those calculations or if it's just doing some sort of optimize. I think it's probably is doing those calculations still. But then again, I mean, calculating hundreds of asteroids is child's play compared to calculating hundreds of thousands of items on belts across the entire base, which is a megabase, which is really what kills it. So an asteroid field, relatively easy compared to all the belt calculation. Come on, you just need one more, and then you're good to go. We need a trash unrequested option for the spaceship. So it goes over to Nalvis, and everything it has that it's not specifically requesting, it just drops down on the ground. Okay, well, I think we're done with this game for now. Well, I said that wrong. I think we're done with this video for now. So yellow science, and then yeah, but that is actually really interesting. That 300% research cap. Because, yeah, doing the math, 15 hours to reach it, possibly going to happen. Yeah, okay, I'm just actually looking for that comment. I can't see that comment anymore on the video, but maybe it was on a previous video. Oh, it was just, I had to expand the comment a little bit. So, yeah. That's the thing though, to get that research up to that level for these guys, you not only need a 5K SPM base, but you need to have this one through the stratosphere. You need legendary prod modules. Oh, not this one up to, you need this one. So it's kind of like you get a 5K SPM base, and then once you've got a 5K SPM base, it allows you to research huge amounts of tech, and once you research huge amounts of tech, then you can start building the 20K SPM base, which is a crazy endgame cycle. I mean, absolutely crazy. How's our ship? This is probably going to take a while, so I think I'm going to push this guy off quite a bit. I will just keep doing mining productivity, because why the hell not? All right. I think we're going to end the video there. Let's just take it easy, do some yellow science, and then look towards Volcanus and start working on the Volcanus Megabase. So, there we go. Beautiful. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.